Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today I'm going to do an oracle reading, and it's going to be on what is your current karma and how to fix it or heal it. Okay, so this is the deck that I'm going to be using. I'm going to introduce you to my deck. It's the Guardian Tarot. This one's the the Magick of You, and this one is the Mystical Moment. Yeah. So before we get started, if you enjoy my video, please like and subscribe, and also click on that bell icon to get the new video updates, okay? And for those who want to skip the shuffling part, just go down and press that timestamp and pick your pile, enjoy, and for those who are staying with me, you're more than welcome. All right, so I'm going to get started. I pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit more, and I'm going to make my groups here. So, my piles. So we're going to ask so what is the current karma, and how can we heal and fix it? Okay, so I'm going to pull out these cards. I'm just going to make each pile right at the same. The 5 piles. Pile 1. Okay. Oh, one popped up. Okay. There we go. So that'll be the piles to work on. We're gonna this one, I guess. Had these in reverse by mistake. Okay. Oh, these came together, so I guess they come together. I have to listen to what they say. They seem to go someplace. I have to bring them. Listen to the energy that's, letting me know where things go. So if things aren't exactly how you expected them, it's not my fault. Oh wow. Okay, they're ready to give messages. I'm going to put this over here and now put little stones on them. Okay, that's a pretty one. So just yeah, take your time, breathe, like let things resonate. Take, you know, like pause the video. Yeah, maybe go with where the position of the pile. Maybe it's the time stamp time. Just, you know, just pick what you feel. Okay, I'm gonna start. So group number 1, let's get started. I'm just going to place these where they belong. So that's already in its position. Yes, this way. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So what's going on right here? Well, there's a way of being. There's a way that you've been thinking about. You've been thinking about something. You've been thinking about yeah. You've been reflecting or thinking about what's going on. Like how come you can't really obtain what you want? You feel ready. You feel open. You feel like things are good. You know, like, but yet you don't seem to be moving in the right direction or moving fast enough, or even though you feel like you're guided, or you have your angels with you, or you're protected, or you have a good feeling anyway. You're not having bad feelings. It's just that you just don't seem like things are moving in the right direction. They're just not, you know, and you're wondering why, even, or you're thinking about it, or you're just maybe not thinking about it, just kind of like open, ready for waiting, and nothing is happening. I'll start with this. Yeah, you've been feeling like it's you're okay with yourself. You feel like, you know, things are good. You have a good feeling about who you are and what you're doing, and you know, you've been doing, you have completed lots. You've been obtaining things that you've been wishing for, wanting, like, you know, like you have been feeling good. You haven't been feeling bad. You haven't you know, it's just things have been good. Yeah, you've been creating, you've been doing, you've been getting, you've been putting out there, you've been helping, you've been chosen to help. You've put yourself out there the best way possible. You've been trying to be honest. You're passionate. You follow through. You celebrate when you're supposed to. But there's something that, like, so you're not understanding, like, you're doing your best that you can do. So why aren't you moving? Why aren't you advancing? Like, why aren't you obtaining what you need? Well, you have to calm yourself. What you don't see is that you have this calmness about you that needs to be brought out. You have to calm yourself and think about what's going on. Like, you know, like, what is happening? And why am I being this way? And then in a calm way, bring it out. Like, bring out what needs to be brought out. Like they don't say, oh, just be like all over the place, or there's some major problem. It's just there's some type of calmness inside of you, and you need to bring that out. You need to bring it out in a way that that it's like you gotta choose what you want to do. You gotta have some kind of passion, but instead you're just calm. You're just like going through life, like going through it like as if everything's fine. I don't need anything. I'm not asking for anything. So you're not going to receive. You know, that's the type. It has to be brought out, like this calmness. Yes, but you got to decide what if you want to do something, what you want to do, like, you know. So you've been feeling like every time every time something goes wrong, and every time, you know, like you feel stuck, or every time someone throws you something that's in your way, you seem to feel that it's going to be okay, that you can get through it, you can do it. So, you know, like you feel like it's no big deal, even when it looks like a big deal. For you, it's no big deal. And you go along slowly but surely, and just tackle it, you know, get going. So for right now, your karma's at a standstill. Like it's like not doing anything, you know, because the question is, where is your current karma? And your current karma is like at a standstill. Like it's not doing anything. It's not advancing. So it's blocked. Like, you know, it's at a place where it's just blocked. It's not going anywhere. And every time you have something, you don't put any emotion. You just go through it like as if it's normal, you know. So you're not feeling it. You're not feeling the hurt. You're not feeling the disappointments. You're not feeling what you should be feeling. You're just, oh well, whatever. That happens. Let's keep going. Well, they say the problem is you hold a lot in. Like you hold it all in. Like you're too calm. That's what this card is. It's all, you're calm inside, and you gotta let the calmness out, or you gotta do it in a calm way. It doesn't say go rush out and get all psycho on people. Like, you know, but you need to express it, and not be in a state of oh well, you know, like you gotta understand what just happened to you, absorb it, and maybe make peace with it, like maybe accept it, you know. And then you gotta let yourself know that there are some things that are good, or like start by acknowledging what you did that's good, or what's small steps that you've taken, or like what have you done lately that's good, like what have you accomplished, or what have you been dealing with, like, because you don't even take pride in small things, like it's like you decided that life is life, and whatever happens happens, and you just whatever, you know. And well, you need to feel. You need to actually do the homework and feel what's happened to you. You got to take time and absorb it, understand it, think about it. You need to bring yourself back into this living life with emotions, and not going through life motionless. That's what I get from this, and I get that your karma is blocked because you're not living it. And until you start living your life with some type of understanding that you need to feel and breathe and acknowledge it, and then react to it, you know, it's almost like whatever you've gone through in the past, whatever you're going through has got you in a state of like you're almost like numb to bad news. It's like, oh well, it happens, you know. Yeah, it's time to embrace what you're feeling. It's time to draw yourself away and feel. And it's okay to be alone, because when you're alone, you're going to be with yourself, and you're going to learn yourself over again. You're going to understand what you're going through, and you're going to be able to absorb all this goodness that you have, and all this disappointment that you have. But you got to feel it all. You got to feel what you feel. Like you got to, if you need to cry, then you gotta cry. If you need to be angry, you gotta be angry. But you do it alone. Do it on your own time. Yes, and you know, like I said, you don't need to be out there, you know, putting it out in a way that people see it or wonder what's wrong with you. But this is all self-needing, self-healing for yourself. You need to feel your moments. It's really important that you feel them. See, it's what you need to bring yourself back to who you were or what you want to be, because to be inside, like to feel and to live the moment in a more observant, more the only word I have is that you live life, live the feelings, live what's happening to you, feel it, react to it, and then you can be yourself again. You can feel whole again, and you can move and expand after, add to yourself, grow. Like, because right now you're at a standstill because you're blocked, because you're not dealing with any emotions whatsoever. You're not even reacting to it. Not only are you not dealing with it emotionally, but you're not even reacting to it physically, in the physical world, physically, you know? Yeah, it says embrace it like lovers. Embrace it like to love yourself, or to love your soul, to love your mind, to love your spirit. You have to embrace yourself and feel it. Reflect on yourself. Reflect on what's happening to you, and that's where your karma is at. Is blocked. And to heal yourself and to fix your karma is to embrace yourself and feel what you're feeling. Deal with what you're feeling and react to it. And yes, you're a calm person. Yes, you accept a lot. Yes, you have a positive way of thinking, because you don't feel. You're not letting the what's going through your life affect you. And over the years of practicing, for some, I feel like it's been years. For some, maybe some others, it's new, or it's a new hurt, and they don't know, you don't know how to react to it, so you block it. But for others, it's been a way of life. It's been something you've been doing for years, ignoring. Oh well, it's life. Poof. But no, you have to live it, feel it, and breathe it. Then it's life, and that's what your karma is saying. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say more. I'm going to let you reflect on it and absorb, I should say, what the message was. And yeah, and if you need to listen again, then listen again, because it was quite strong and quite clear and quite important. So, all right, so I'm going to let it go. So now we're going to go to group number 2. I'm going to place my cards down. Yeah, this one first. This one in the middle. Okay. So what is going on with your karma? Justice, fairness. So it has to do with fairness or being, yeah, fairness. I get fairness, justice, but it's justice in a fair way. Karma's at a place where it's going to give you what's fair. You're going to receive what is fair, what is just, what you deserve, what you've been deserving. So you're going to receive it. You've been thinking a lot. You've been thinking about what's going on, how how things have been going. You've been thinking a lot. Yeah, and you've been wishing that things were different, or you've been hoping that things become different, and you've been really thinking about it, like what the frig is happening, why, like why me, why this, why, and hoping for things. Yeah, you have ideas. You have ideas why this is happening, or you have ideas, but you really don't know. Like you don't know how come you're living what you're living, or how come you're thinking what you're thinking, or why is this happening. Like you have this despair about you, because you're wondering, like, is it all in my head? Like, well, no, but is it there? Like, I mean, am I making this up? Am I overreacting? Am I feeling too much? Am I thinking too much? Like, am I thinking things aren't there? Like, am I making up what I thought I heard? Like, it's sort of those type of scenarios. And the yeah, you've been wanting hope. You've been wanting things to be better. You want to try harder. You want to figure it out. But in reality, it's really what you've been. I get that you've been planning it or working on it, or you're manifesting it. You're wanting these thoughts that you put in your head. You're manifesting what is happening, because you're obsessing, or you're always thinking about it in a certain way, or your thoughts are manifesting. I know there's more, so yeah. Well, you've been like holding back, and it says to let that go. You've been holding your feelings back, because you're thinking that you've been thinking instead of feeling, so you haven't really been feeling and just sticking on thinking, so you've been holding that back. And it's time to open up. Yeah, it's time to open up and observe, like, what's going on around you. Take a look. Actually, like, see what is around you, what is happening. Like, are things going the right way or the wrong way? Like, is it true? Like really look at it. Like, it's okay to have feelings about things that are going wrong or right, but you also, like, yeah, take time, because it's not all in your head, and you have to know whether it's true or not by observing, by looking, by feeling. Yeah, by taking charge of yourself, by taking charge of what you're thinking or what you're afraid of. Like, if you're afraid of looking at something, or afraid to deal with something, and you hide it, and you say, well, no, it's all in my head, because you don't want to face it, and you're hoping that things will go good because you don't want to deal with it, but yet you have these ideas in your head, and anyway, you're manifesting it. It's like when you want when you think of a certain way, and you keep thinking, well, is it, and eventually it becomes, because that's what you're always focusing on. And here it says, focus a little less about what's you're stuck on, and feel and observe around you. Find your proof, I guess. Find your concrete evidence. Find your facts. You know, like look at it straight in the face and say, okay, I know this. I know this is happening. This is not in my head anymore. You know, like, yeah. Because the problem is you can't let go, or you can't heal from something you don't acknowledge. So you have to acknowledge it first. You have to feel it. That's how you acknowledge things, is by feeling it first, and then facing it on, like, okay, I can do this. This is not a problem. I can handle this. And take yourself and your problem and go with it and go do it and go fix it. And so feel it and fix it. So the only way you know how to fix it is to open up to what you're feeling and observe around you, collect your information, and face it fact on. Put your head up and look at it. You know, there you go. Jump in it. Jump in it. Just go in it. You're not alone, too, by the way. You have your spirit guides with you. So just jump in it. Just go. Just open up and embrace it. Like say, okay, I'm ready to go face my problems. Right? Seems important. You have the key, eh? You have the key. It says, whatever you choose will be correct. Yeah, because it's not in your head. That's what you're putting out there, right? And so you keep getting more and more of the same, because it's your own mind manifesting your problems because you don't deal with them, and so you always think about them, and they're always in the back of your mind, or you're actually sitting there literally thinking about them, or you go to sleep and it works in your mind, or you're sitting there calm and you because you didn't face it. Once you deal with it, then you know, and you're correct in thinking what you're thinking. It's not in your head. It's true. And then you're going to go get the support and the help that you need to do whatever you got to do. Like if you need to talk to someone, or if you need people to help you with a certain problem, like, I mean, I'm talking about, it could be like, say you need to do a task, and it's like, for example, you need to lift these boxes and you can't lift the boxes because they're too heavy. Then go get help and ask them to move those boxes. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That was a dumb example, but you know, like, that's what I mean by help. I mean, you need something accomplished, you need help, then go get it. Like, just go do what you got to do. Like, because there's things you need, it's not in your head, and there's things that you know, and things you got to deal with, and there's actually some things that you need help to do. You need help to fix, literally fix, right? So whatever's the issues that you've been thinking about, however it needs to be literally fixed, and go fix it. And that's why you need to face it. You need to figure it out, get your facts, find out what you need, then go get your help and fix it. Because sitting there holding everything in and not dealing with any of the issues or the problems, then it's causing you unfairness. And then once you figured it out, then you can wait for your opportunities to come. You can wait for your messages you can receive. You can figure out, like, what's coming to you is going to be what you deserve, and you can sit there and choose. You can choose what you want. You can choose where you want to go. You can choose how you want to feel, but it's going to be up to you, and you're going to be able to do what you need to do. But it's only after you deal with what's in your head. It's after you deal with what's bothering you. Because right now your karma's at fairness. That's what it's saying, that what you think up is what you'll get, because that's fair. It's fair that you get what you put in. You know, you get what you put out, and that's the fair. So if you're in your head and you're saying, I'm afraid to face things, and this is what's maybe happening, but no, it's all me. I'm the one that's thinking this stuff, and it's not really true, or I don't know. Well, that's what you're getting. That's what you're bringing into your life, and that's what karma's saying. Well, that's what you want. So I'm going to give you what you want. That's what's fair for you. But once you decide to face your problems and go on and move and take care of it and go get the help you need, because you're right to feel that way, by the way. Karma will come in and give you what you deserve. Put in the work and you'll get better results. And that's it. Whew, that was a heavy one. I'm going to let it go. All right. And yeah. So if you need to pause the video and listen again, then you're more than welcome. All right. I'm going to move to the next group. I'm going to change the energy in here a little bit, just because there are heavy readings a little bit. Yeah, I just want to put some. Yeah, okay. But let it go for a little bit. So now we're going to go to group number 3. Let's see what's going on. I'm just going to place all this stuff. No, that's not how it goes. It goes right here. Okay. Whoops, this one first. So, there's been problems, there's been issues, lots of issues. So, seems like karma's trying to tell you stuff. They've been screaming at you in your face, telling you stuff. And trying to tell you something, and you're like not hearing it, you're not catching on. You have many issues, and you seem to been you're kind of stuck. You're not you don't know how to go about your problem. Seems like karma's in your face trying to tell you something. It's time to move, time to get going, and you know that. But it's the right time. So you're like feeling that maybe you shouldn't hold back, or you know that you feel like it's time to act, and you're feeling that. So yeah, you're ready to explode. You got things to do. You have lots of things to do, like, and you're feeling like it's time to do it. And you're right, it is absolutely time to do it. The only thing is, what it is that you're not sure how. You just don't know exactly how to go about it. That's what's going on. But you have a feeling it's time, and it is time. It's time to go, to do it, go find it. Look for it. Feel it. It's time. Embrace it. Embrace that feeling that you're ready to go. And search for it. And it's just, yes. And then you gotta listen. You gotta listen. So somebody's telling you something. I told you they were screaming at you. Karma's telling you something. So listen. Listen to what's going on around you. Listen to what you're feeling. Listen to what you're hearing. Yeah. See, you have it. You have the knowing. You have your spiritual guides. You have the universe screaming to you to do certain things, and then you have the physical world who's telling you stuff. You hear it too. Like, I mean, you're ready. You're ready. Like, you're ready. And it's just that it's hidden. And you feel like, oh, I don't know how to go about it. Or you feel like you're ready to go dig and find out. There's a few scenarios there, but either way, you're ready. Mm. So if you feel, so your intuition will tell you what's wrong. So listen to your intuition. If you feel like something's not quite right, then it isn't quite right. Like, yeah. Always take care of yourself. Take care of yourself first. Like, listen to your intuition to go out and do all this stuff for yourself, and it's all about yourself. It's not saying you're selfish or anything. I mean, I'm saying this reading is about something that you need for yourself, and you're ready to do it, and it's time to do it, and follow your intuition. Do what you need to do. It's a new start. Reflect on yourself. Say, hey, okay, this is out with the old. I'm ready for the new. Like, this is time. So karma's saying to you, it's time. Don't sit around anymore. Blossom. That's what karma's telling you. Oh, wrong one. Oh my goodness, you have so much to offer. You have so much to offer. And you know it and you feel it. I keep wanting to give you this card. Because you've been like not knowing, like you've been left alone, or you've been like stuck with something you didn't want, or you just like got lost and don't know exactly how to physically get there or physically start, or like you gotta ground yourself, like get yourself stable, and you don't know how to go about it. Like, it's very hard for you, and you don't know how to do it. So you haven't been, but you know what? You know your feelings. You have to listen to your inner voice, your intuition, what you've been feeling. Listen to yourself, because even if you don't know how to actually do the work, or you're confused, or you may be scared to come out and be who you are, however, whatever it is, you have to listen to yourself and have faith that you can do it. So karma right now is at a standstill. Karma is trying to tell you to move. So it's sending you a bunch of stuff to get going. It's giving you what you need to get going, and you're not hearing it. You're not picking it up. You're not understanding it. And you're saying, well, why is this here? Why did that come here? Why did they come here? Why was this being sent to me? They're messages for you to get going. They're stuff for you to move. It's time. That no more being not yourself, no more not doing for yourself, and no more of wishing to be a certain way and not acting on it. It's like, this is all about something for yourself. I mean, we're not talking about family. We're not talking about friends or loved ones. I mean, that's a whole separate issue. Right now, we're just talking about how you're feeling inside, and what your wishes are and what you need. And it's telling you that you need to get going and move, get going. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let you reflect on it. And if you need to listen again, just, go ahead. All right, we'll leave it at that. I'll take some water. I drank a lot. All right. So what's going on here for group number 4? Oh wait, I'll place them. I say that every group. I've said that. That's all right. Oops. Okay, what's going on? Well, karma's dreaming for you, or sending you Karma is giving you what you're asking for. You've been dreaming about some love. You've been being like a romantic on in your life. You want things to go a certain way, or you're wishing, or you're hoping. All my decks are upside down. That's funny. Love, feel loved and proud. So yeah, it's okay. That love is, karma is sending you the love because you deserve it. It's sending you messages. It's saying it completes you. It's something that you've been wanting, and it's sending it to you, and it sent you with the messenger. It's saying, feel that love. Feel it. It's okay. It's good love. It's all right. You've been wishing, and I said it. You've been wanting it. It's the karma sent you the love. It's beautiful. It's very good. Embrace it. Yeah. If you want it, it's right there. That love is there. Yeah, go with it. Take your time. Embrace it. Take your love. If you met somebody and you're debating whether you should be with that person or not, or maybe there's something that's not quite right. Maybe the situation is fragile in some way. Maybe it's might be looked on like, is that a good fit or not? Or maybe it's both of you are shy, or maybe different cultures or different way of thinking. I don't know. There's a little issue there, and it's saying, embrace it and take it their journey with, and go enjoy. And yeah, you'll be all right. You can embrace it. You'll know exactly what to do. You'll know how to nurture that relationship into something beautiful, because karma sent it to you because you deserve it, and you've been wishing for it, and you've been asking for it. Yeah. See, no more not being out there. I mean, you've been wishing for this love, and you've been wanting it, and you've been feeling like you're left out, or you just don't have that in your life, or you're not lucky. Whatever it is, it's done. That part of your life is done. No more. You don't need to wish or to think about what you had before, or who was in your life before, because maybe you had a bad relationship, or maybe you still love someone in your past. Whatever the situation is that way, it's no more. Now it's time for something else. That is done. That is put away and done. There's someone new in your life, someone new in your past, passing by you, someone new, and you just have to reach out and say, yes, I will go on the date. Yes, I will embrace you. Yes, I want to grow and learn about you, and whatever it is, it's time. Again, love again. Cultivate. It's beautiful. It's your time for it. Blossom. Cultivate and blossom. It's your Knight of Cup. It's your soulmate. It's your twin flame. It's your person. It's the one. I don't know how you name it, whatever you name it, but it's beautiful. Karma has sent you your love that you've been wishing for. He's there, or she's there, and you just have to reach out and say yes, or reach out and give the signal that you're more than willing, and then embrace it and forget the past. The past is done. Whoever was you were wishing for before, or they hurt you, or you loved them, but it was in secret, or I don't know, whatever was the past is done. It's gone. It's finished. You have no time for that anymore, because you have your soulmate, or your twin flame, or your true love, or your person, or however, like I said, you want to call it. It's he or she is in front of you, and you just go ahead, treasure it, embrace it, cultivate it, make it grow, make it special, make it your own. Karma is here to give you that. So, okay, I'm going to let you reflect on that. And again, if you need to hear it again, then listen to it again. All right. Oh, this way. Oh, group number 5. Wow. Wow. Karma is there telling you, yeah, it's time to release this stress. It's time to move on. It's been there too long. It's been lingering. It's been popping up all the time. It's been nagging you. It's time to let it go. Time for it to go away. Yeah, you belong to paradise, it says. It's time. Like you deserve good time. You deserve happiness. Look at that. The key to your success. The key to your heart. The key to your life. The key to, and the bird brought you all kinds of keys. So you have all these choices. You have key for every situation. There you go. Here it is. Gift. How you have the strength. You have the strength to grow, to move, to experience, to live. Yeah, it's time. It's yours. Karma is bringing you a new beginning, releasing you from stress. That's what karma is doing. Right now, your karma is paid. Your karma is done. You paid your karma. Now it's time for whatever was negative or bad. It's time to be gone. It's time to leave. Yeah, embrace yourself, honor yourself, be proud of yourself, feel good about who you are. Whatever you did good, you earned your karma, and you now embrace yourself. Now it's time to go and take a risk and embrace life and take in whatever you need to take in. Yeah, things were hard, and just sometimes when we have something that we need to start or to do, it's a draining. It's very sometimes it's hard to live up to it, and if you get overwhelmed or you feel overwhelmed. Well, now it's time to have all the good feelings. Like you're at the point where now, yes, take all that feeling and take it and absorb it and use it. You're no longer now. It's not now. It's time. No longer think about what you were like before, or what was going on before. Now it's it says free yourself, but it's like you have. It's no. It's weird because I don't feel like you need to free yourself. I think that was the problem. You were feeling too free, and you weren't paying attention to what you needed to pay attention to. Now it's time to ground yourself into something more concrete. Yeah, it's not time. It's not time to sit there and dream and be free spirited and just do whatever you want. No, it's more structured. It's more like goal oriented. It's more like do your life, not dream it, but do it. You know, you already dreamt enough. You already thought about it enough. You already had all this free will, free spirit, free this, free that, and it didn't work for you because you didn't obtain your dreams. You weren't working on your dreams. And now, no more dreaming. Now it's time for action. It's time to take the hard work, plan your dream. That's your next step. Plan your dream. Like, actually put it on paper if you need to. Type it up or put it on the computer on notes. I don't know. But plan your next steps. Plan what you're going to do. Because now that's what it's saying. And no longer is La La Land is done. Like, you know, it didn't do anything for you. And the reason you were in there is because you were paying your karma. That's why you weren't succeeding in what your goals were and what your dreams were, because karma was stopping you. Now karma, you paid it. Now you can just go fly with it, right? Yeah, embrace yourself. It says embrace oneness with the universe. Like, embrace yourself. Like, you understand what's going on, and just embrace life and just go do it. Like, actually do it. You know, you're feeling ready. You know your opportunities are here. You can grab your opportunities. It's time, and look at that. You're ready. Like, you're ready to go and do your work. You're ready to work hard and choose your path and choose what you want and accomplish, you know, and put yourself out there. Like, you put yourself out there, you know, put your passion out there. You know, that's time. So karma is saying that this is a new beginning, that this is the end of the stress, the end of not accomplishing what you needed to accomplish, and now it's time. And so you may not accomplish it right away, but now it's for the next step. Now it's to plan what you want. Find out your steps, find out what you need to do, find out what's missing to accomplish what you need to accomplish, fit in the missing pieces, whatever it is, whatever it takes, plan it and then go do it. And that's what karma is at. That's what karma is telling you, that's how to heal it or how to fix it, because it's at the end of one cycle into a new one. And that's what I get from this reading. So I'm going to let you reflect. If you need to listen to it again, then you're more than welcome. Okay, I'm going to leave it.